So, and things that were happening in my life. I don't know if some people maybe have heard me talk about a woman prophesied. When I was 20 years old, she said, boy, you're gonna travel the world and preach to millions of people. She didn't say you're gonna be famous. She didn't say you're gonna win Oscars. She didn't say any of those things. She said, you know, you are going to travel. By the way, I was flunking out of college. I had a 1.7 grade point average. I was in my mother's beauty shop, and the reason I was in her beauty shop was because I was not in school. I was not in school that semester. And this woman, Miss Ruth Green, had this prophecy that is coming true.
It's coming true.
It's coming true.
I talked to you on the phone, and I told you that I believe that you have something down inside of you beyond acting from a spiritual perspective that is awakening. If you agree with that, tell us what that feels like. And that has shown up in your work. It has shown up off camera. What is evolving in you now from a spiritual perspective?
It's just that, it's evolving. You know, I remember talking to Bishop Blake years ago. I said, well, you know, should I become a preacher? Should I? He said, no, you have your pulpit. You know, and use it. So I do have when everybody talks about a platform, I got a pretty, I guess, big platform or whatever you call it.
He got a pretty big
Yeah,
platform.
so I try to use it for good. Use it for good.
Use it for good.
You know, I'm not scared to say no. You know, and you have to say no sometimes. You know, and it's the no's that I've said that have really gotten me, you know, I don't know, wherever I am now professionally. And the money really didn't scare me. You know, I've said it before, you never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. You can't take it with you. Right. You know, no matter, on your last day, it doesn't matter how much money you have. So that you know, the Egyptians tried to take it with them.
Right.
Yeah, all they got was robbed, right?
Right.
So but you can leave it here.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking about the money. I'm talking about what God has blessed me with. I can leave here. You know, and that's what's important to me, is to, at this point in my life, just to be in that number.
You appear on a lot of platforms. The professor, the president of the college, when he introduced you, began to talk about you started on stage not too long ago. My wife and I flew up to New York and saw you on stage.
Iceman coming?
Caesar.
Oh, Julius Caesar.
Julius
That was 15 years ago.
Yeah, well.
17 years ago.
Time flies.
Time flies. Yes.
That was just the other day to me now. That's a blur. You walked out on that stage and you were back at home again, back where you started from. Number one, what made you go back to the stage, and was it nostalgic for you to be on that stage?
More than that, or as much as that, it's the foundation. I had to get back to the, you know, like here on stage, the audience will tell you that night.
Right.
Right. How they feel about you, and you know, it's a humbling experience. And I just wanted to get back to the foundation. Between 1990 and 2005, I was doing the best I could to help my wife to raise our kids, and they were at an age where I couldn't leave California for weeks at a time, you know, because you can't commute when you're doing a show on Broadway. So I just chose not to do any plays on Broadway for about 15 years.
Chapter 2, less is more.
When I saw you in the car getting ready to leave the hotel in New Orleans, I think you were shooting Safe Room.
Safe House.
Safe House at the time. To me, that was an amazing movie, largely because of the scenes that had no words. My view, the greatest actors I have ever seen are people who can convey messages without script. and you are absolutely amazing at conveying
No,
an emotion
thank you.
without a script.
You know, people don't understand the hardest thing to do as an actor is to listen. The hardest thing to do as a human being is to listen. So, and to be quiet and actually not do a whole lot.
Right.
You know, we think, oh, the camera's on, I gotta
Yeah,
act it up. Less is actually more.
Less is actually more.
Less is more.
Please write that down. Because
Less is more.
one of the big mistakes that I think that church actors make is that they go overboard. The real pros understand that less is more.
If it feels good to you, it probably isn't any good. That's the truth. If you feeling so good about yourself, then you're too self-aware.
Yeah.
So you're probably not as good as you think because you're too busy thinking, ooh, look at, yeah, I'm acting now.
That's funny, and it shows.
It shows.
It shows to the audience. I was sitting there screaming at the TV set because I was just mesmerized. In fact, I teased you about it. I told you that you died so well that I was ready to commit your body to the ground in that scene.
Which in Safe House?
Yes.
You know what? That's my favorite death of mine.
Yo, you died, Negro. You died.
That and Training Day. Those are two of my favorite deaths.
I started saying ashes to ashes and for as much as it dearly beloved. The brother was dead, okay? This guy died for like 5 minutes. He just died. I see people die all the time. I thought he was dead. I got my robe. I got my sash, and I started to force my sin as a dearly departed brother is passed from death. He was gone. And you said to me at the time, you said I died too well. Now they're trying to do a sequel that can't get me
Yes,
right.
right.
And we laughed about it, and we talked about it. It was an amazing thing. When you think of Antoine Fisher, you introduce.
Thank you.
What was amazing? Not only did you produced it, you directed it, you brought new talent to the stage that we had not known. I think he delivered one of his greatest performances up under your direction.
Talking about Derek Luke?
Derek Luke.
And people don't realize a young woman in there by the name of Viola Davis.
Listen, I was coming back.
Oh, you was getting there? I'm sorry.
I realized Viola Davis got her start playing his mother. She plays his mother in a brief scene in that.
No lines.
No lines. But
No, she has one line. You want something to eat?
yeah.
That's all she says. You want something to eat.